The Game Changer, Nelson Mandela, Olùṣàṣẹ, 1918 to 2013. Nelson Mandela was one of the first significant figures of the 20th century, born on July 8, 1918, in the village of Mvezo in the Transkei region of South Africa. He became a leading anti-apartheid activist and the first black president of South Africa. Mandela's life and legacy have inspired people around the world, and his contributions to the struggle against racism, inequality, and injustice continue to resonate today. Early life and education. Mandela was born to a royal family of the Xhosa people, with his father serving as a counselor to the Tambe king. However, his father died when he was just 9 years old, and Mandela was sent to live with the chief of another village. As one of the few black students at a mission school, he was given the name Nelson by a teacher, and this name stuck with him throughout his life. Mandela studied at the University of Fore, the only African university at the time, but was expelled for participating in a student protest. He then moved to Johannesburg, where he completed his Bachelor of Arts degree at the University of South Africa. However, his studies were interrupted when he became involved in political activism, anti-apartheid activities. In 1944, Mandela joined the African National Congress, ANC, a political party that was formed to oppose South Africa's system of apartheid. Apartheid was a policy of institutionalized racial segregation and discrimination that favored white people and marginalized black people, who made up the majority. Mandela became an active participant in the ANC's anti-apartheid activities, serving on the executive committee of the ANC's Youth League and leading campaigns against discriminatory laws. In 1960, the ANC was banned by the South African government, and Mandela went underground to continue his activities. In 1962, he was arrested and sentenced to 5 years in prison for incitement and leaving the country without permission. While in prison, Mandela studied law and continued to advocate for the rights of black South Africans, Robben Island, and freedom. In 1964, Mandela was sentenced to life in prison on charges of conspiracy to overthrow the government. He was sent to Robben Island, a notorious prison off the coast of South Africa that was known for its harsh conditions and brutal treatment of political prisoners. Mandela spent 18 years on Robben Island, where he was often subjected to hard labor and inhuman treatment. Despite his imprisonment, Mandela remained a symbol of hope and resistance for many people around the world. He became a legendary figure in the struggle against apartheid, and his name became synonymous with the fight for human rights and justice. In the late 1980s, pressure from international organizations and anti-apartheid activists finally forced the South African government to release Mandela. He emerged from prison in 1990 to a hero's welcome and immediately resumed his activities in the ANC. First Black President. Mandela's release from prison was followed by a period of intense negotiations between the government and anti-apartheid groups, culminating in the end of apartheid and the first free elections in South Africa in 1994. Mandela was elected as the first Black president of South Africa, and he used his position to champion reconciliation between Black and white South Africans and to promote social justice and equality. During his presidency, Mandela launched a program of national reconciliation that emphasized forgiveness and healing in a country that had been divided by decades of racism and oppression. He also worked to address the social and economic inequalities that continue to plague South Africa, particularly in the area of healthcare, education, and housing. Legacy. Mandela retired from politics in 1999, but his influence continued to be felt around the world. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1993 for his efforts to end apartheid and promote peace, and he continued to be an advocate for human rights and social justice until 2013. Mandela's legacy is significant both for his personal achievements and for the broader social and political movement he helped to inspire. His unwavering commitment to the fight against apartheid and his message of forgiveness and reconciliation continue to inspire people around the world to work for a better future. In conclusion, Nelson Mandela's life and legacy offer a powerful lessons about the importance of perseverance, courage, and sacrifice in the face of injustice. He represents a beacon of hope and inspiration for people around the world who are working to create a more just, equitable, and peaceful world. His message of forgiveness and reconciliation continues to encourage people to seek common ground and work together to build a brighter future for all. Thank you for watching this video to the end. I'm certain that you have been inspired by the life of Nelson Mandela to pursue your goal with sacrifice and perseverance and achieve it. Please subscribe and like this video and type in the comment section, "I'm fired up by the life of Nelson Mandela." Thank you and God bless you.